Slow, twins. Y'all already know what it is, man. Lions and men. This is not promoting gang violence, gang activity in any way, shape, form, or fashion. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Mother's Day weekend and all that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that still got their, mothers around. And salute those that had passed had to deal with the mothers that wasn't around and passed on already. Salute to them. So this one right here, we gonna set this Monday off right. Little dresses in the beginning. I'm gonna address some niggas. I mean, it's not even. Let me not say dudes. Not a lot. I mean, it is a couple. I ain't gonna lie, but for the main one for now, the this I don't even know if y'all aware for those that rock with me. See, this is why dudes be doing what they be doing, but it's all good. I ain't got no problem in sending dudes in your direction. Some kid called Mikey B, some dude called Mikey B, that I guess he was blood or used to be blood, or I guess he was rocking with blood. Something, he gotta have some type of blood of affiliation because he was making commentary on when I was in Clinton, when I was talking about Chino Blast, calling the Bloods out, whatever the case may be, when he got there and he dropped his flag. And that's around the time, when Zip had just got to the building, Lil Zip had just got to know him and shit like that. And nobody did nothing to Chino Blast. And I was watching some of it. Somebody sent it to me, and I'm like the main thing that kind of stood out to me, because I ain't watched the whole shit. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. He basically said something in the effect that, you know, dudes talking on other dudes that did shit, like whether you respect that or not, or dudes D riding, that was a dick riding other niggas that put work in. And the effect of that, the dudes basically saying I'm talking about Chino Blast because I'm dick riding him. D riding him, I guess. Let me say D riding. So let me say this, right? This is because he's not the only person that says stuff like that. It's a lot of people sometimes. He's the only name that I could put to it right now because I ain't hear nobody else literally say that. But I don't be watching a lot of people shit anyway. But for all of y'all that may feel like that, it's for all of y'all, right? First of all, you can eat, son. Because you obviously don't even know what the definition for D-riding is, right? So, it's a difference if I don't know you, never been with you, never seen you, never did anything with you, put work in with you, like see a lot, you don't know whether you just heard me talking on the man. Let's set the record straight. I'm very familiar with the man. Me and him was people. Like people's people. I used to get high with the nigga in the yard. We used to make moves in the yard. We used to eat in the yard. It didn't start like that at all. It started on some other shit because I wasn't really feeling Chino Blast in the beginning because I knew he was ex-king. And niggas had to convince me that he had to stay there. So this is and hopefully I'm trying to get in contact with Chino Blast. It'll be a blessing, a great thing for him to speak his story. He got a lot of shit to say. A lot of shit that I know a lot of dudes will love to hear, bro. For real. So, I know last I heard, he was in Omara box. That was a couple years ago. And he was with one of my other twins, Def, that was also with me in Clinton. Salute to Def. Both of these niggas now was jacking at this moment in time, Cañonero. That means basically those were stick up kids was the real meaning of it. They were those stick up kids. So Dick riding a dude or giving somebody their flowers. Like, I'm just trying to give somebody a flowers that I know that I don't see has an option or opportunity or a mouthpiece out here. I'm speaking for them niggas that don't have a mouthpiece that I know is official, that was putting work in, that I ain't got no problem bigging up at all. Now, if I'm wrong for doing that, so be it. When any of these dudes come home, God willing, they got me talking about them. They either can say I'm a liar or they don't know me or something like that. And when have you heard that? Like, outside of the tank head shit, I said that was a one situation where it was, and that was just because it was a different tank head. Same heck tech. Y'all haven't heard nothing. Same heck tech. They got it popping. They got it popping in the motherfucking in the pins. While they was both cuffed and shackled with mittens on. It was different. Yeah, they did that. It was just another tech head. Not bad. But outside of that one shit right there, right? That I'll say, all right, I debunk that also. Believe what you want. But what? So now my son, like I said, Chino Blast. The only person that I know right now that's in immediate contact with him is a rat hunter. And I'll talk to him when he get the time, and I'm gonna see, like I said, when was the last time he talked to him? Because it's not like um dudes like always is speaking on these people. I think I wrote this shit low. It's not like that. Oh, but I was with these dudes, man. A lot of them I lost contact with. I have no way of finding out where the fuck they at, who they at. And this platform right here is the opportunity for when these dudes see it to be like, oh, and shit, yo, that's Chulo. That's how it happens. That's exactly how it happened on Lions and Men. That's how I got reconnected with my bros, with a lot of dudes that I was locked up with. Because of the stories that I be talking about. Because of dudes that I would know that I was with that I saw. Now, that's another thing. If I do say it's third party, that means third party, meaning hearsay, meaning something I heard that happened. That's like some mama dear shit. I did a story on mama dear or third party. You know why? I never was around that. I gave all the stories that I remember that was circulating throughout the state that a lot of dudes know and stamped and confirmed already that like everybody knew. Dead on row. Third party. You heard? Third party. The same time, Valentine's Day Massacre, which I took down out of respect. That was third party, but I knew a lot of the players and I was from that block in that neighborhood for years. But I wasn't there physically to see that. Third party. I'm thinking off the top of the head the stories that I already done gave y'all, and I got a lot. And so far, I only think I said like 3 or 4. That's third party. You heard? The majority of everything I tell y'all shit that I saw with my own eyes or I did myself. That's the point. I'm not on here really just trying to talk about rappers and all that. And I'm not just trying to keep on telling y'all that. This all started, for those of y'all that day ones know, to give the other side of the story from the King story, because the Bloods just had the narrative for way too long and was doing what they wanted with it. I wasn't aware of the fact that the K Solos and the Warpaths and them was already doing that. I didn't have no idea. I found out after the fact when I started talking. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't aware, but salute to them because they, I guess, obviously was feeling the same way I was when I saw that. You feel me? So after K Solo and Warpath and them, I found out. I thought I didn't know if I was the first or second, third, fourth. I didn't know. I didn't care. All I knew was that I wasn't feeling all this fucking bullshit that a lot of the homies was saying. Now, not all of them, but a lot of them. Upset? So that's for that. We addressing that right there. Just like I know the dude. Ain't nobody. I'm giving him his flowers because he ain't here and he ain't available to give his flowers right now. And I ain't gonna keep on making shit up, right? Keep in mind, I was with this man for 2 years, 18 months, however you want to put it, in that same jail, bro. With a nigga that I rock with, that I get high with, that I smoke with. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm giving him his flowers. You think that's D-Rod, and that just says a lot about you and anybody else that thinks that. You feel me? So, moving on. Let's get to another Chino Blast story. It's not even really nothing crazy, right? It's not even that significant. But let him get his flowers on this too, right? Because it's a fact. So, the majority of the population in Clinton Correctional Facility when it came to the gangs was Bloods. But they had mad sets, right? And right now these niggas was under they had a civil war going on, you know? But we all know that is basically just set tripping. But let's call it a civil war, being politically correct right now. So they got a civil war going on. Their loyalty, yo, listen, I don't give a fuck how many Bloods was there, bro. This is respectfully, bro. Because I know it was a lot of real ones that was there. But y'all know that I'm not lying. Y'all ain't know, y'all was all over the place, bro. Y'all was all over the place. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me y'all had a one structure? Y'all was balanced? For all the minimum amount of numbers that we may have had, I'll tell you one thing we did have was a solid structure that was respected, nigga. Period. We had one line. Y'all was everywhere. I'm lying. I want y'all to tell me I'm lying. And then you tell me how that's power. You feel me? If y'all all over the place, right? Because everybody's struggling. Everybody's gripping for straws. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of big homies was getting put under investigation, so to speak. So now, Blast is in that building. Where y'all going through all of this shit? Yeah. After I'm fast forwarding, he's already been there, I'll say, whatever amount of time. But he's dead. And everybody knows he was blind. He dropped his flag. You know, everybody knows that. It's a topic of conversation once if you gangbanging. So, I'm in the yard with Blast. Blast is like, yo, Chulo. Oh, this nigga Def, he couldn't get hands. He had something on him, but he couldn't get hands on the shit that Def had because he couldn't find it. So I had to grip him up, right? But he's telling me what he's going to do. So I'm gripping him up. And I'm like, yo, what up, nigga? I want in. He's like, yo, what about your manitos? I said, no, what the fuck about them, nigga? Because he knew I was king. But this was Clinton. Like I said, I was holding status at this point, too. So I'm like, nigga, what? What's up? I mean, I'll break them off after we gonna do what we gonna happen. So he's like, all right. So this is what Blast did, bro. This is an amazing story. So he goes to a court. He tells me already. The dudes on the court, they just got there. They just landed. The ones that he got the information where he got it from, I don't fucking know. He already knew. That the dude that just got there was Bloods, right? And that they had the bag, right? Nobody got to hit the yard yet like that. know what I'm saying? It wasn't like nobody that was like shaking that was in the yard yet. Blast knew these niggas was in the yard, and he was trying to get to them before anybody else got to hit the yard, before they got to see any of the big homies, before the yard started getting fully loaded, right? So I strap the nigga up, I go with my shit. We go over to these niggas. It was literally a robbery, bro. In that yard. In that yard. I want y'all like in that yard. And I hope and I can't wait for the day that he like when I told him like you Chino, you remember this day? Yo, blood. You remember the day though that you came to the yard? And you was like, yo, these homie niggas just came to the yard. These niggas got the bag, bro, but them niggas is pussy. He was talking. He was already giving me the impression these niggas is soft. You want to get it? I need the strap. I don't know where it's at. Death is not coming out, so whatever. I want to get them now. What did we proceed to do? Went to that court. I'm lying. They wasn't even on the court. They was on the flats. They didn't even have a court. They had literally just got out of that yard. Went to the flats. Blast went to them niggas. I was there with him. Long story short, he backed them down. I backed it out. He told them niggas he was crip. Set it out right now. I'm gonna put the shit in your neck. What up? Don't fucking move. Don't move. Get that shit out right now, bro. I know you got it. I'm like this in the yard. Y'all was the first time in my life that I literally robbed somebody in the yard. I'm talking about like literally like a stick up in the yard, my nigga. I never did that before. I did niggas dirty like in the dorm and in the cells and back niggas down. In the yard, the way that shit went down with them two bitch ass, them niggas was, they was soft. They didn't want no smoke. Motherfuckers gave that shit up in 2.5 seconds. And then what Blast does, when the big homies come out to the whatever, I forget who the fuck they was. It was so many of y'all. And give me the benefit of the doubt, goddamn. I don't know if it was Reese, whoever, whatever. And then they got out there, let them niggas know, like, yo, listen, yo, he told these niggas, he told them what he just did to the two. So y'all, I just did to y'all two. This is what I just did to y'all. I did y'all a favor type shit, bro. Come on, son. You hear this shit? That's some G shit, my nigga. My son deserves his flowers. You know what I'm saying? He robbed two blood niggas. Then went and told the blood niggas. When they came to the yard, like, I just robbed these two niggas. For whatever reason, he did make up a reason or some shit like somebody's supposed to be a rat or a pedophile or rape. Whatever the reason he had, it was a reason out there, right? Threw that reason out there. And them niggas ate that. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you swim, man.